Hi everybody, this is Daylight Dan 59. Bringing my update for the big rig model group build. And as I explained the last time, I was doing a Kenworth or a Peterbilt, just like Nickelman 15, only I'm doing mine fancier. And in my first video, I told you it'd be my first attempt at stretching a frame and lowering it. And as you can see, I have it stretched. And you're probably thinking the same thing that I thought when I looked at it, which is and that's true. It might take 40 acres, but it'll be fun. So I just thought I'd start with a quick update, show you what all's going on. We'll start with the front with my grill here. I blackened in the pins and I painted the emblem, and then I put a little bit of 5-minute clear epoxy in there to kind of make it pop, give it a little bit of depth. I think it came out pretty nice. I'm going to put my headlights in yet. And then the hood, I did a little bit of changing on it. I'm going to make the truck a dual air cleaner truck. In the kit there's only one air cleaner, so I had to cut the other side of the hood out to match, so I can run my inlet lines from both air cleaners. I scraped both Peterbilt emblems off of the side and a little bit of body work, finish up, get it smoothed out. I'm going to put these photo etched emblems. I picked these up at a show not too long ago. I thought they was pretty cool, so I'm going to put them on there. I don't know if I'm going to put them in the middle or maybe move them to the front. I don't know. I kind of like them in the middle. I'll figure it out. So moving right along, on the cab I made a sun visor, drop visor. My first attempt at making one. I got a little bit more polishing to do, a little bit more fitting to do. I think it looked pretty neat. And the cab itself, about the only thing I really had to do to it was on this side, I had to make a panel to match this side so that the hood closes, and so that my air cleaner inlets will go. And the air cleaners, I'm not sure which I'm going to use. Whether I'm going to use the Peterbilt one or I have a couple Kenworth ones. I don't know which one I like the best. I'm going to check it out and see. I'll figure that out. And moving along the frame, coming back to the back, I made a fifth wheel cover. Not great, but I can work on a little bit. I like it. I made benders. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, whether I'm just going to leave them like they are, or whether I'm going to join them at the bottom. I don't know. They were pretty simple, kinda. I made them out of pill bottles. I just cut the end out, cut them to my width, made my circle. The only thing is, they're kind of flimsy, so I got pieces to make for the back when I go to put them on, and that'll help stiffen them up. So hopefully that should all work out. I'll just pop everything off of here, show you how I did the frame. I'll bring this frame of Nickelman 15s in so we can compare them. As you can see, I lengthened it. I cut it right here behind the sleeper and extended, I think it's 5 inches. I don't remember what I measured, but I made railings out of angle iron, or well, angle iron, it's plastic struck angle, and it just happened to be the right width to be the same width as the frame and make it nice and stiff. And then I filled the inside or the outside in with plastic. Same with the decking on the top, made it nice and stiff. Don't know how heavy this is going to be, how much it'll give. Seen this at a custom truck show one time. He cut this out and he put his air lines and electrical lines down in there, his connections. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I thought if I ever do a truck like that, I'm going to do that. And then as far as lowering it, it wasn't really too bad. You can see the height of the bags here and the height of the bags here. So I cut approximately 1/4 of an inch off. And then the same with the mounts. You can see here versus here. So I just cut them right here and I cut them right there, and I moved them up, and then I just kind of sanded them in a little bit, molded them in. That was the back. That did pretty easy. Then the front, you can see how this stuck down. I thought about just cutting and moving it up, but I didn't think that it would look right. So I just very carefully shaved these mounts off. So once I shaved those off, I took and I heated the front of the springs a little wee bit, and I just pushed them up to where I thought was approximately the right place. And that worked. So, and instead of shortening the shock, I just kind of relocated it, as you can see. It worked out pretty good. I got to do the shocks on the back, and I want to do something about these holes. I don't like that. They don't have holes in them like that. Not that deep anyways. So I might fix that up. Moving right along. I got my engine done, pretty much, I think. I painted it Caterpillar yellow. Darkened the turbos a little bit. Burnt. Detailed my filters. I didn't have no cat decals. So I just kind of made my own. Made a little yellow block and put a little C in there. I figured that close enough to stand in for cat. And then just kind of picked out the other stuff with black and silver paint and whatnot. Paint my transmission red. I know a lot of guys paint their transmission the same color as the engine, but I just wanted to add a little bit more color to it. And I like my transmissions a little different color. And usually I paint them flat steel or a magnesium or something. But my paint was kind of goofed up, and since I just can't run out to the corner anymore and get some, I just made do. I think it looks pretty nice. And I got my interior all done. I painted the sleeper, the bed, the pillow, and the blanket, and put a little decal on there for Peterbilt. Looks pretty nice. The seats are not out of this kit. They are out of the Kenworth kit because I like them better. And I can bring more like belonging to this truck. I put Peterbilt emblems on the headrests. And I put a Peterbilt emblem down inside on the floor mat and put fuzzy fur on the for carpet. And my gauges, I picked them all out with paint, and then I put 5-minute epoxy on them too to make them look like the lenses. I thought it looked out pretty good. Looks better when you can't see it with the steering wheel. Speaking of the steering wheel, I drilled out my spokes, made it a little more sportier, and I made a horn button because once you put this on, there's just a little tab that sticks up through there. I didn't like that, so I made a little horn button and put a Peterbilt emblem on it. I thought it came out pretty good. I like it a lot. You probably won't see much of it, but I like it a lot. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much on my way. I'm going to do the livestock van to go with it. I think I want to spread the axles. I was looking online and they do make them with spread axles. I think it'll be pretty cool. I got to look and see. I might have to cut up here and down. Move it ahead, then maybe I'll build a toolbox or something between the wheels. But I'll figure that out. I'm probably going to open this pretty soon and look at it and see what I can do. I might do an unveiling when I do that, so you guys can see what that's like if you haven't seen yet. And I'm going to leave you real quick with a tip. I noticed on my wheels, you can see a lot of videos I watched, I noticed that the guys, and I'm not nitpicking, but they leave this ring exposed. This tire is supposed to go out over that ring. Looks so much cleaner. You usually take a knife blade, tip it in there, and work it backwards. As you go around so you don't cut the tire. Of course, this always works better when you do it, you know. There we go. And you just work it the whole way around your rim. And you come up, whoops. Come up with a lot nicer look. So you just might want to keep that in mind, anybody building this kit. And that's about all I have. So everybody stay healthy and good luck with your builds. We'll talk to you later.